So first and foremost, welcome to Radiant Love's Love Talk. My name is Angel D. Thomas. I am the founder and CEO of Radiant Love, which was established in 2017. I also have an online boutique. My online boutique website is radiant-love.com. That's radiant-love.com. Y'all please spread the love and support my online boutique. I also ask that y'all follow me on Instagram at Radiant Love _. That's Radiant Love _ on Instagram. I also want to ask everybody watching to spread Radiant Love. We want to make Radiant Love global. So y'all tell somebody about Radiant Love. Radiant Love exemplifies the power of boldness, beauty, and self-confidence. I just want to encourage everyone to be the best version of themselves. Y'all be bold, be beautiful, be you. Y'all make sure to share this video. Share. So Radiant Love's Love Talk is a platform that I've created to shine light on our kings and our queens. There will be a plethora of different guests and topics that we discuss here on Love Talk. My hopes are to uplift, inspire, relate, encourage our kings and queens to let their radiant light shine. Y'all make sure to share this video. Share. Y'all rep y'all school in the comments. I'm repping mine, EK to the fullest, yes. So, with school right around the corner, it was only right for me to invite the best band in the land. Let me say that again. The best band in the land band director. So, without further ado, let me add our guests for the evening.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Welcome to Love Talk.
Hey, glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Christopher Chalupa Herrero. Y'all say hey to Mr. Herrero. Yes.
Good evening,
So I just want to thank you for being part of Love Talk. So let me tell y'all a little bit about him. Christopher Herrero is definitely a force to be reckoned with. Not only is he Edna Card's band director, he's a musician, an educator, a mentor, and a clinician. He is a New Orleans native and prides himself in embracing New Orleans' culture through the arts and through the music. Herrero graduated from Edna Card in 2004 and continued his studies at Jackson State University, where he studied music. That's right. Herrero took over Edna Card's band 9 years ago and has definitely made his mark. Not only in New Orleans, but around the world. Yes, around the world. Edna Card's band has performed with big names like Hot 8 Brass Band, the Dancing Dolls, which is DB4L. They have been in T-Mobile commercials, and they can be seen in Beyonce's, let me say that again, in Beyonce's formation videos. Yes, you heard that right. Without further ado, the man behind it all, Christopher Herrero Chalupa. Yes. Hey.
Thank you for having me on the show. Really appreciate
it. Yes. Anytime. First and foremost, I just want to tell you that what you have done with Edna Card's band is legendary, hands down. You have really, you took it to a different level.
Appreciate that, but I'm a Card alumnus myself, so I love Edna Card. It's where I grew up and literally spent half of my life. So I definitely want to give back to the school that taught me so much and gave me the opportunities to go to college and do what I had to do and give that to the students. The current Card Cougars, and instilling in them the Card pride, the second to none tenacity that's required in all of us and all of our alumni. So, I definitely want to come back to the city and turn the city on its head with this new style of band program that has been definitely imitated a lot. I could definitely say over this past decade, now we've been the most influential band program in New Orleans. You could see it from other bands trying to imitate our drum majors. They can't do it. It's only us. Or other drum sections trying to change their styles to the way we play. There's different things that we do. It's just been a pleasure and an honor being able to contribute and have our alma mater in that spotlight.
Yes, and I am just so excited I had to put my uniform on. Card is known for being one of the best schools in Orleans Parish. We all know this. Card is also known for their championship-winning football team, and because of you, because of you, Carr is also known for their incredible band. So I am a super proud alumnus. Thank you for that. So we're just going to march right along. Y'all make sure to share this video and rep your school in the comments. How and when did you gain a passion for music?
Honestly, I started in music when I was in 6th grade at Paul B. Havens Elementary School. I didn't fall in love with band until I got to Carr, my 7th grade year. Because, pre-Katrina Carr was 7 to 12. And, it was a big old family that they embraced me as a person. They embraced, I just love the whole atmosphere, the competitiveness of the bands battling at football games, parades, Back then, we know Carr band wasn't the hottest thing in the streets, but still, we were still competitive. I was ultra competitive. So, and then I got the opportunity to march in Jackson State University with my musical talents that I was blessed with. And, I just wanted to come back to the city. When I was in high school, me and my friends always talked about what if one day we came back and taught at Carr, we would definitely have Carr on a whole nother level. And, thank God, I had the opportunity to come here straight after college. Immediately after graduating college, I was able to get hired. And me and my friends, some Carr alumnus as well, Jared Groves as a Carr alumnus that definitely came back with me. Definitely we started Team Bust 'em Up. And from there, the rest is history.
Yes. And y'all are doing an awesome job, because I remember I actually was one of your band students. In my senior year, they put me in band, and I still have the mouthpiece to the trumpet, but I never, that's not my niche. Yes. So, I know that you actually attended Carr. At what point did you decide you wanted to return to your alumnus school and become the band director, and why? You kind of answered that just now, but.
Yeah, well, it was always it was one of my dream jobs to come back to Carr. And, everything that's found in place, I think, was meant for me to be back here at Carr. When I graduated from Jackson State, I was down here in New Orleans, and I went to a teacher recruitment fair, and I saw that Carr had an opening for a band director position. So hey, let me go talk to Mr. Heiser. Mr. Heiser was still the principal back then. So I spoke to him. I went to interview, did a sample lesson. Then I was one of the 2 finalists, and then the rest is history. I got hired like a week before school started. So.
Oh, wow.
So we did a lot of work in that first year, and then that second year, I was really able to implement a lot of things that I really wanted to do with the with the help of my friends, my first band staff, Jared Groves and Jerron Goldtrue. And I've had several different assistants help me out throughout the years. And this couldn't have been possible without them. I owe them a lot. And just the kids, man, the kids they bought into what we did. They bought into the energy, they bought into the concept, and all my former band members, I love them to death. They're part of my family forever. And just like my current students, they're part of my family now and forever. And we're just trying to keep this thing going on, making sure Carr is elevated every year.
Every year, y'all get better and better. Like, yes.
Thank you.
We always see the final project when it comes to performances. But I know it's a process to actually get to that point. How important are practices, and how are you able to efficiently see so many moving components with you being only one person?
Well, like I said, thankfully, it's not just me by myself. I do have assistants. We do have everybody has their own role to play to make sure, because they all have bought into the vision. They all want the same thing from the band. They want Carr to be the elite of the elite. One of the top bands in the nation, in the world, right? So, thankfully, with the help of my assistants, we're able to see different things. It's not just one person. It's definitely a team work.
Definitely. There's no I in team.
Definitely. And also
there's no I in band.
No I in band. There's also a big testament to my student leaders. They're a huge part of that. We instill in them leadership qualities to make sure they're held accountable. And just the kids themselves, man, they hold themselves accountable now to make sure that everybody's doing the right thing. They encourage each other, even when somebody might not feel like coming to practice. They'll be like, man, stop playing, come on to practice. And they'll, we have great participation throughout the school year. So it's a combination of myself, my staff, my students, my student leaders. It's just a big old, a lot of moving pieces making the big machine work.
To make it work, yes. I definitely understand. So we're going to move along to football season. Y'all love football season. Carr has had back-to-back football championship titles for the past couple years.
Back to back.
Back to back. You're right. You are right. Y'all drop y'all school. Y'all rep y'all school in the comments. From my experience as a car cheerleader, I know how important the band is when it comes to football season. From the moment y'all get off the bus, it's game time. From the moment.
Oh yeah,
From bringing
definitely.
out, yes, it's game time. Y'all bring out the football team with the legendary rock. Y'all hype the crowd up. Y'all have field shows. And y'all do battle the opponent team's band.
Well, if you want to call it a battle,
So,
because kind of yeah.
dominate them, yes. So, as the band director, how impactful do you think the band is when it comes to supporting the football team?
Like I tell people all the time, the band and football team have a symbiotic relationship that's unique to anywhere that I've seen. We feed off each other. The football team feeds off of us. We feed off of them. It's definitely, you got to be there at the games to really experience it. If for the people out there watching, if you've never been to an in-the-car football game, you should definitely go to one. You can look up the schedule on the school's website. Check out the famous football team and the famous band, and just be a part of that great crowd support. But it's definitely important. I know definitely we do make an impact on the games. We've had there's actually been interviews of opposing coaches that said that Carr's band is definitely a factor because we distract them when they're on offense, which is a huge factor. I remember one of the championship games. I forgot who it was. One of them schools from up north Louisiana. They were practicing. I saw a Twitter video of them practicing with our band playing on big old speakers, trying to get them used to it. But speakers and the real thing
Wow.
is two different things. So it's
Yes,
definitely a blessing to be a part of that football experience, and just to have that unique relationship. Me and Coach Bryce graduated from Carr together, so definitely have a great relationship, great chemistry, and we hope to keep that going on for years and years.
definitely, definitely. So during the football game, I know the band is there to support the football team, but also there to make a point, especially when it comes to battling or, the opposing team's band during the game. So, what preparations does the band go through to be prepared to battle the opposing team's band?
Well, it starts right now in the summer. I just got done with band camp not too long ago, a couple of minutes ago, about a half hour ago. But it starts with our preparation now. We prepare for every single opponent, just like the football team prepares for their opponent. And our purpose is to make sure we put on the best product out there, to make sure that nobody can say that they got the better of us. We play to win,
Right.
and just to make sure our kids just make sure that they understand that it doesn't matter who you're playing against, making sure that you're out there for the crowd, for the football team, making sure you put on a good show, because you're only as good as your last performance. And that's something I try to instill into the kids.
Definitely. Definitely. So, football season is a big thing. Like you said, if y'all haven't been to an Edna Cars football game, y'all definitely need to attend one, or y'all can even look it up on YouTube. It's hands down the best thing since the Saints game. So, let's move along to parade season.
Mm-hmm.
I have experience marching in parades, so parade season is awesome. Mardi Gras is a huge part of New Orleans' culture and heritage. People travel all over the world to be a part of it. One of the most exciting aspects of parade season, in my opinion, are the bands, hands down. So, the other night, I watched a YouTube video of Edna Carr's band, and I literally had goosebumps, like literally. I could see, I literally could see the passion in your eyes, and you had Ray-Bans on. I
The
saw the
Hollywood shades.
fire. Yes, I saw the fire in the kids' eyes. I could tell how motivated they were. Even they probably had already been marched miles and miles, but they were still motivated and upbeat and keeping the crowd hyped. So, having to march in so many parades, as well as practice and maintain academics, how are you able to keep the kids motivated?
Um, that's a great question. Uh, I'm trying to think see how I can answer that. It's all about the process that we have, instilling them that car pride, knowing that at any point in time, everybody's there to see you. I tell the kids all the time, it doesn't matter if you're at the end of the parade. The people there at the end of the parade are just as important as the ones that are under the bridge, just as important as the ones that are at Gallier Hall, just as important as the ones that are at the beginning of the parade. You got to give your 100% effort in everything that you do. And this is one of the things that I tell them that transfers over to life. Because when you have a job, you still got to do your job well. No matter how you feel, you still have to give your job at 100% because you never want to give anybody anything negative to give anything negative to say about you and what you're doing. So I try to instill that to the kids and make sure that, end of parade, beginning of parade, you got to give 110% effort the whole time, making sure that you're truly second to none.
Definitely. And for the people who do not know, you said something about under the bridge. Can you explain to us
Oh
what
man,
happens under the bridge? Let
under
us
the
know what
bridge,
happens under the
the
bridge.
under the bridge is Bandhead Central. That's the hot spot for all the New Orleans bands. The acoustics under the bridge is perfect. That's where all the band heads are just band fans just go under the bridge to see the bands. The bands show out under the bridge. That's you get enough echoes. They have a lot of camera crews under the bridge. That's just the spot to be. If anybody who's anybody is there under the bridge for the bands.
Definitely. Y'all, if y'all have never been to a parade, y'all need to attend a parade. Go stand under the bridge and just wait for and the cars band. Or they're gonna show up and show out. You're gonna think that a college band. Remember, this is a high school band. They perform on past college levels. That's y'all need to check that out.
I appreciate
So,
that.
oh, no problem. You know that. So, to ensure one band, one sound, instrument maintenance is a must. How are you
Yes.
able to ensure that instruments are in their best conditions? And if and when something happens to an instrument, what resources are provided to either repair or replace them?
Well, if they're repaired, well, they need repair. We take them to the shop, and the way we pay for that is by doing these Mardi Gras parades. The Mardi Gras parades are a big fundraiser for bands. That's how we get our budget to pay for all these expensive repairs because these instruments aren't cheap to keep up. Even buying a new instrument is very expensive. We don't get money from the district. We raise everything ourselves. So we have to be self-sufficient. We do these different performances outside of football games. Do different fundraisers like doing candy sales or coupon book sales, whatever it may be. That's how we provide for ourselves. Because if we don't do it, it's not gonna get done. And I mean,
So, okay.
yeah. No, I'm about to say, even if I have to come out of pocket to pay for it, I'll do it to make sure a kid could always have an instrument in their hand.
So, how can we donate or help the band?
Oh, great question. I'm glad you asked. Well, definitely any donations are tax deductible because we are a school. You can easily write a check for Edna Carr High School band, Edna Carr High School band. Specify for the band. Make sure it comes to us. And I believe you can also donate online at www.ednacarr.org. And when you're filling out the online form, you could definitely put, hey, for Edna Carr band, Edna Carr's band. If you want to mail in the check, the address is 3332 Huntley Drive, Huntlee Drive, New Orleans, Louisiana, 70131. And if your viewers want to feel generous to help us out, we appreciate any little bit because it takes a lot of money to run the beast.
Yes, and I'm gonna get that information from you and post it on my page also. So y'all
Okay.
help the band out. Let's continue to help the band go up, 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 up. So I'm gonna kind of switch things up a little bit. Okay, switch the topic up.
All right.
So graduation is supposed to be one of the most memorable moments after completing years and years of schooling. The graduating class of 2016 had a viral video at graduation where the entire class did the Anna Carr's legendary rock to the sound of the band. Each year after, graduation has become more and more memorable. I've seen it all over YouTube, everywhere. As an educator and band director, how important do you believe it is for graduation to be respectable yet memorable?
Respectable yet memorable. I think the way we do it in the car is a perfect balance of respectable and memorable. Of course, the rock has become synonymous with in the car. Like you said, we have gone viral since 2016, 15, whenever we did our graduation. But it went viral in a positive way. The kids deserve to have fun. They deserve to enjoy their time. After all the hard work, all the hard tests, Mr. Asher's class, Mr. Hagg's class, the class that kids stress over, but they get very, very, very well prepared for. They deserve to have a little bit of fun, and just doing that traditional in the car thing has become a new car tradition that's done at every single graduation. And I think the way In the Car does it is a great balance of having it respectable and having fun at the same time.
I
You just gotta
definitely
do what the kids
agree.
need.
Yes, I agree because I'm just venting at this point. For my graduation in 2012, I tried to walk across the stage waving my hands and got told, put your hands down. So I want to encourage other schools and other people to make graduation memorable because after completing so many years of hard work, we deserve that. Kids deserve that.
Yeah,
And y'all
definitely,
absolutely do
definitely.
a wonderful job of that with the second line band. I think I saw one year everybody had second line umbrellas. You're keeping the New
Yep.
Orleans culture alive. And y'all should have did that in 2012. Who do I need to speak to about
Uh,
that?
see about that.
So I just want to say y'all are really doing a good thing with that about with making it memorable for the kids. So for anyone interested in joining a band, do y'all have any open positions or open spots?
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. No experience necessary. I've taught a lot of kids who never knew how to play an instrument before. If they've gotten scholarships to all over the place. Last year alone, my senior class, graduating seniors, they had almost $1 million in scholarships. Just under $1 million. So they almost hit that $1 million mark. So I'm proud of that. I'm proud of them. And a couple of them just left for band camp this past weekend. I got a couple of more leaving this coming weekend. So if you want to join the band, no experience necessary. Just come see me In the Car Band Room. Um, definitely look forward to working with you in the future. For anybody that's
Now,
interested.
sorry, do you have to be enrolled like are kids in like eighth grade able or like seventh grade able to be in the band or no, or is it just strictly nine to 12?
Really, we're supposed to be In the Car students, 9 to 12. That's what we've had, so we got to keep it going. Legally, we got to have 9 to 12 graders In the Car students. Make sure they're marching with us.
Gotcha.
So we
Now this
can't have students. So in other words, we can't have students from another high school marching with us, or you just can't do that.
right, right.
Yeah.
I just want to touch on the drum majors.
Mm-hmm.
Hands down, y'all, and the car has the best drum majors ever. How did you come up with that concept to step it up a notch like you have?
Well, definitely. Our drum majors are definitely patterned after Jackson State's drum majors. One of my former assistants, one of my best friends, Jared Groves, who also graduated from Carr. Uh, he was a Jackson State drum major. So we were talking about bringing it down here, and we started teaching that to our drum majors, and they just took it and ran with it. So um, that's really where the concept came from. I got to shout out my alma mater, the Jackson State University, and the Sonic Boom of the South. That's where it came from.
If y'all have never seen Anacar's drum majors, the band, anything, look it up on YouTube. You would never be the same. You're gonna want to visit. You're gonna want to go to the football games, the parades, everything. So, my philosophy is be bold, be beautiful, be you. I stand on it. I live by it. I try to encourage it. So, what is a philosophy that you stand on and live by?
To try to be a better person every single day. Um, our school's motto is second to none, and I live by those words. Second to none doesn't necessarily mean that you're the best at whatever you do, but you're the best version of yourself possible. Because the hardest thing in life to do is to be better today than what you were yesterday. Each day, you just got to keep on moving forward to be the best you possible.
Definitely. That's I'm writing it down. I'm writing it down. So I just want to thank you so much for giving me your time because you are definitely a busy man. You just literally got out of a meeting. And I want
Yes.
to just open up the floor to so you can say whatever you want to say and let us know some things if it's on your heart.
Yeah. Well, definitely, I want to. First of all, I want to give a shout out to my Lord and Savior, the man upstairs, right?
Yes.
Definitely want to give a shout out to my band staff. Darren Harrison, Maurice Bailey, Clancy Harris, Charles Williams. Without them, this job would be very much harder than what it is. I want to give a shout out to my current band parents. Without their help and their support, we wouldn't be able to do as much as we can as well. Definitely want to give a shout out to the whole In the Car alumni association
Yes.
out there. Much love. Keeping it holding down at 33, 32. Um, and just want to thank everybody for supporting over the years, supporting the vision that we've had for In the Car band program. supporting them wherever we are, whether we are on the streets of Mardi Gras, parades, or just at football games. I appreciate everybody's support. It means a lot to myself. It means a lot for my kids, my students. Just means everything in the world to me to make sure we can showcase them everywhere.
Definitely. So y'all make sure y'all check out Edna Carr's band in person if you're able to, and if you're not, check them out on YouTube. Also, if you're able, donate to Edna Carr's band so we can help them to keep going up, up, up. And I'm gonna post all the information on my page if you missed it. And I just want to thank you, Mr. Herrero, for taking this band, not alone, but taking this band to another level. I am a proud Edna Carr alumnus, class of 2012. Yes, I do have my cheerleading uniform on. And I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And y'all make sure that y'all follow me on Instagram at Radiant Love _. That's Radiant Love _. And y'all also check out my online boutique at radiant-love.com. And y'all make sure that y'all just continue to just support Edna Carr's band. And remember that we are second to none. So y'all have a good night.
Second to none.
Mr. Herrero. Yes, second to none. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.